Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for June 15th. Today's devotion is titled How to Rebuild, and the Bible reading is from Nehemiah chapter 2, verses 11 to 18. I went to Jerusalem, and after staying there 3 days, I set out during the night with a few others. I had not told anyone what my God had put in my heart to do for Jerusalem. There were no mounts with me except the one I was riding on. By night, I went out through the valley gate toward the Jackal Well and the Dung Gate, examining the walls of Jerusalem, which had been broken down, and its gates, which had been destroyed by fire. Then I moved on toward the Fountain Gate and the King's Pool, but there was not enough room for my mount to get through. So I went up the valley by night, examining the wall. Finally, I turned back and re-entered through the valley gate. The officials did not know where I had gone or what I was doing, because as yet I had said nothing to the Jews or the priests or nobles or officials or any others who would be doing the work. Then I said to them, "You see the trouble we are in. Jerusalem lies in ruins, and its gates have been burned with fire. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be in disgrace." I also told them about the gracious hand of my God on me and what the king had said to me. They replied, "Let us start rebuilding." So they began this good work. It was nighttime when the leader set out by horseback to inspect the work that lay ahead. As he toured the destruction all around him, he saw city walls that had been destroyed and gates that had been burned. In some areas, the vast debris made it tough for his horse to get through. Saddened, the rider turned toward home. When it came time to report the damage to the officials of the city, he began by saying, "You see the trouble we're in." He reported that the city was in ruins, and the protecting city wall had been rendered useless. But then he made a statement that energized the troubled citizens. "I also told them about the gracious hand of my God on me." Immediately the people replied, "Let us start rebuilding." And they did. With faith in God and all-out effort, despite enemy opposition and a seemingly impossible task, the people of Jerusalem, under Nehemiah's leadership, rebuilt the wall in just 52 days. As you consider your circumstances, is there something that looks difficult but that you know God wants you to do? A sin you can't seem to get rid of? A relationship rift that's not God-honoring? A task for Him that looks too hard? Ask God for guidance, analyze the problem, and recognize His involvement. Then start rebuilding. What are a couple of destroyed wall situations that are troubling you? How will prayerfully asking for God's help and guidance help you start the rebuilding process? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.